Welcome to my channel. My name is Janie. Today we are going to be making a beanie with Red Heart Super Saver Metallic. It is a, let's see here, there we go. It is a medium 4 and it calls for a 5.5 millimeter hook, but today we are going to be using a J hook. We're going to make a magic circle. So we're going to start. We're going to start like this. Sometimes you can't quite get it, so let me try that again. I have chained one, and then I'm going to chain a second one, which is a double crochet. And then we're going to put 10 more. Two hooks go in and out. I gotta say, I'm not fond of this yarn. It is getting stuck. And continue until you have your 10 double crochets. You can stop the video if you get delayed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 double crochets. Then I'm going to put my finger there at that double crochet. And what I like to do is I put my other two fingers in the loop and then I pull. And then you are going to look for the first loop, and that will be here. And then slip stitch and pull. Draw up a loop and go through it. That will be a single crochet or a chain. Then put 2 double crochets into the stitch. I don't like to edit my videos, so there will be no editing. But I will show you when I make mistakes. I will show you how to correct them so your work won't look funny. Remember, double crochets 2 of them in each stitch all around, and that will be the second round. Double crochet all around, and if it snags when you're doing the double crochet, you can go back, and if you see this where you go in, you can pull your needle a little bit more to the back. Usually it does it. The streamers don't help. But we continue. And right here, you see this stitch? We're not going to put nothing into there. What we're going to do is that we're going to go up here and we're going to slip stitch. And when we come back, I'm going to show you how to take care of this. We're going to weave this tail into here. So like that, you can snip it off and continue. Okay, here's the second round completed. We're going to chain 1, double crochet into that same stitch, double crochet into the next, and then double crochet, and that will start the third row or the third round, whichever you prefer. It's going to be 1 double crochet and then 2 into the next. Do that all the way around. And if you get frustrated, always know that you can put your work down, pause the video, walk away, take a breather, get something to drink, then come back. Sometimes when I get frustrated, I don't want to finish my projects, and I started thinking, why am I doing this? And the reason is clear. My anxiety gets the best of me, but I decided that the anxiety is not going to win. Here, the streamer is snagged. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back into the previous stitch right here and pull out, and then do it again. The streamer was caught. I like to crochet things, and I think if I do like a crochet along, that would help a lot of us that are starting. And then plus it's good for me all the way around, because I work on my anxiety, I work on my projects, things that I need to get done. it's helping me, so I wanted to help somebody else that has the same issues. We're all human, you know, and we all deserve somebody to help us out. And the way I'm helping out is promoting crocheting, which I love. And then second, promoting the relief of the anxiety, of the depression, because we are all worth it. We're worth the time. We're worth somebody to say, I'm here. I have the same problems. Okay, guys, look at this. This is the ending of the third row. Some of the streamers are caught and it makes the work look funny, but I have faith everything's gonna go into place. So let's start our fourth row, or our fourth round. Single in the first one, and then go back, put a double into the same stitch, and like we were doing 1 and then 2, this round we're doing 2 single crochets, and then the third one gets a double. One single crochet, 2 single crochets, and then 2 single crochets into the next stitch. One, 2. One, and see right here how it's snagged like that? You can go back in and that is how you fix that problem. Two double crochets into this one. Remember, it's 2 double crochets into that third stitch right here, and then you have 1, 2 that are single, each in separate stitches, and that's the whole row. It's 2 single crochets into 2 stitches, and then the third row you get two double crochets. Sorry about that. So it's 1, 1, and then 2. 1, 1, and then 2. And these are all double crochets. And when you pull out yarn, sometimes this happens. You get a kink. All you have to do is undo it. There you go. And then continue your work. And if you forget, here I have to go back. If you forget what your pattern is, you can always go back. And there's 2 double crochets, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, and then 2, one, and then 2, and that is the pattern. If you look at it, it's 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and here I messed up, so I have to go back because this one needs 2. Okay, let's see here. And that is how you count back. If you don't remember your stitches, or if you get lost, because anything can get your attention, then you can go back and count. One double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, one double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, one double. The hook is getting snagged in the streamer that is in the yarn, so all I do is go back and restart. And we're coming to the end. We don't put nothing in this stitch, so we come over here and we do the slip stitch, and that will be row number 4 or round number 4. Let's begin 5, chain 1, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. It's gonna be 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, which is 3 in a row, and then you're gonna put 2 double crochets into the next row. Two double crochets, 3 double crochets and then 2. One, which is 3 double crochets in a row, and then 2 in the next stitch. One, 2, 3 double crochets, and then you put 2 in this next one. One, two, three, and then 2. One, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochets. And that will be the 5th row. You have the center, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that will be the end of our increases when we finish this round. Two, 3, and then 2 double crochets. One, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochets. This yarn's a little slippery, but it does look pretty, I admit. This beanie is gonna go with the shawl that I'm working on. And that is gonna be, the shawl and the beanie are gonna be used for church. I like to wear shawls, and I love to wear beanies. Here at home, lately I've just been wearing sweats, and I don't really want to wear pants because it hurts to wear pants. I fell and hurt my back, so it's just something that I'm learning to live with, and just waiting on surgery. But I'm not going to let that keep me down. I'm going to continue doing what I love to do, and I'm going to continue to be positive. Okay, now we're at the end. We're going to go ahead and slip stitch right in there. that is the end. That is the end of the 5th row or round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that it ends the increases. So we're gonna chain 1 and then double crochet in the same stitch and double crochet all the way around, and there's no more increases, so it's gonna be double crochet in each stitch, and that is gonna be for this whole round. And actually, after this round, you want to make there's 5 that are increases, and then you're going to have 13 more. But I don't like my beanies to go halfway down my ears, so I'm going to add another row, so it's going to be 14 rows. And you can do this at any time. Continue to do your double crochets, and if you would like to get a head start, I would recommend you to get a head start. And work to the row that you want to, whether it be the 12th row, 13th, or 14th. But this is the outcome right here. This row, which is our 6th row, it's going to be single crochet, and then in the same stitch you double crochet, and then you double crochet into each and every stitch going around, and you're going to do that 13 rows. I am going to do mine longer, and we'll go from there. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to finish this row, and then I'm going to be back to finish. So tomorrow I will be posting, well, the day after tomorrow, I will be posting another video, and that video I will finish the beanie, and I will show y'all how to tie off, and I will show y'all how to take whatever it is that you need, like a needle. Some people do with the crochet hook. I'm gonna show y'all how to tie off and how to go about going back to the center and sewing that up to where you're not going to be bothered by it anymore. And I will show y'all the shawl that I'm working on. And I hope that y'all like it. Well, this has been a good experience for me, and I hope that it was a good experience for you also. And don't forget to join me back. Come back and we'll finish this beanie together. And I would like to make a crochet along. I would like to start on a shawl, but it's gonna be with a Tuscan crochet hook, and it's gonna look very, very pretty. It's gonna have one side with one design and the second side with another design. Y'all look forward for that video, and we'll see what happens after that, what projects we can get into. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell and you get notified every time that I put up a video. And join me. So, hi, my name is Janie. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to finish the Benny that we started. We started it with a magic circle. And we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 increases. And then we did the sixth row. It's double crochet in each stitch. And we did 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this row, the 13th row, we're going to do a half double crochet. Okay, let's chain 1, put 2 loops on your hook. Put 2 loops on your hook. Sorry about that, you couldn't see. So chain 1, then 2 loops on your hook, go through, and then go through all 3. 2 loops, go into, come out with yarn, and then you go through all 3. You're going to do this all the way around. Sometimes those sparkly strands, they get stuck. If y'all remember the first video, I was having a lot of trouble getting the yarn where it was supposed to be. So we continue. And if you get stuck like this, you can always go back. Take out your needle or your hook and go back. And don't get frustrated because this happens. You're going to put a half double crochet in each of the stitches. Sometimes the strands get in the way. The yarn has metallic strands in it. It's a very pretty yarn, but the strands are difficult to work with. But if y'all see, it is manageable. Sorry about the cars in the background. We live right on a busy street, and sometimes you just hear the cars go by. And if you happen to lose your yarn and it goes in like that, just take the yarn out and continue. And if you can't take it out, then go into the previous stitch, put your hook in the previous stitch, and then pull out the yarn from where you're having a problem. adjusting the camera there, and we will continue to put a half double crochet in each of the stitches. Oops, you see how it came apart right there and my needle just jumped back my hook? What I'm going to do is put the hook in there and then pull. And we're going to do this all the way around. And I'll meet you here at the end of the row here. So I'll meet you back when we're finished. Okay, we're almost to the end. So keep on double crocheting. And in the last stitch right here, we don't put nothing there. So we're gonna come over here. The top two hooks, the top two yarn stitches right here. Let me show you again. You go in here. So we're gonna go in there. And we're gonna pull through. Chain one. And then we're gonna continue. And right now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 double crochet rounds, and then you should have the 13th would be a half double crochet. Okay, so we're gonna continue doing the half double crochet, and it just got stuck with the strand. See how the strand got, I don't know how it got like this, but it's in the way. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go back and make sure we don't get tangled with the metallic part of this yarn. So we're gonna continue as so. Continue doing the half double crochets. Put a half double crochet into each stitch. It's not helping me. And sometimes the yarn is going to get all tangled in your crochet hook, but you can get out and go to the previous stitch and undo the stitch that you're having problems with. Continue doing the half double crochets. And if you get tense, just relax. You can also put some music while you're crocheting, just as long as, well, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I dropped the camera. Well, anyways, continue. The videos will get better. I just want y'all to know that I'm not perfect, and things will happen to where sometimes you will have mishap in your videos, and the camcorder is, I don't know, it's not doing its job today. I blame the camcorder when I should be blaming myself. But I am trying to do my best. And sometimes you can only do so much. But I shall continue. I can say there's a blooper on this video where the cam just fell. And you can laugh about it also. You know, make your day. Sometimes your day went really rotten and you want to unwind. This is a good way of unwinding. The more you laugh, the better the situations get. And continue like so. Sometimes you can go back when your yarn gets all knotted into your hook. You can go back and try to unknot it before you have to take out the stitch. See, like right there, I have to go back and it was the metallic strand again. It's not working with me. My mental state is like, you're not going to win. I'm going to continue to do this spinning. And like I mentioned, when you get to the end of it, of this row, right here, we don't put a stitch. We go up here and we look for the first stitch that you see, and you go through it. I like for the stitches to be a little tighter than that, so I'm going to go back and actually do a tighter stitch. And then I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more rows. Go back in into that same stitch where you chained 1, and then you continue to do the half double crochets. And continue like so. And remember, don't get frustrated. If you get frustrated, just put your work down. Go and get a soda or water, coffee or tea, your preference. Sit for a spell and then come back and continue crocheting. Because we all find that we all get frustrated. And I would like to know, what did y'all do today? Did y'all have fun? Did y'all get frustrated? Did you get upset with somebody? We're here to mellow and If you guys want to vent, you can vent. That is healthy for us. Sometimes we can't vent with our family members, and it hurts us in the long run. But sometimes we can vent more with strangers than with our own families. I want to know how, if you're depressed, how you're doing, if the videos are helping, if they're not. I would like to know if you have any type of problems like anxiety, depression, different things. And if y'all want to talk about those, I'm always here. And we're gonna continue. And I will meet you back at the end of this row. Okay, so we are almost done with this row. Continue making the half double crochets. And then in this one, we're not going to put a stitch. So we're going to come over here and we're going to find the first stitch on the top row, and we have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 increases, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, and then those are all double crochets, and then 11, 12, 13, and then 13, and then 14 and 15. So, how do you like your work so far? I think I'm only going to do one more row. I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe I'll do 2. You're going to do a chain and then a half double crochet, and you're going to put a half double crochet in all the stitches all the way around. All the way around. Sorry about that. Y'all couldn't see that. All the way around. I'm glad I caught myself doing that. I was too high and I apologize. Continue doing the half double crochets. Continue. Oops, I gotta go back. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more row just in case. and I keep getting caught in the metallic strands, but it's not gonna beat me. My mentality today is go, go, go. My depression, my anxiety will not get the best of me. And while I'm crocheting, that is helping me stay positive, self-centered, and I love it. Since I've been crocheting, I've taught myself how to do a lot of things, but I look at somebody's patterns and sometimes they become something else. And sometimes I like them and I share them with different people. I try and show different people how to crochet. I have goddaughter, which I love very much. And I have nieces, I have granddaughters that I hope one day will come and share with me, something like crocheting. Or they ask me, can I crochet with you? I would love that. But I'm still waiting. So until then, I'll be crocheting alone. And I'll be putting up tutorials until, I don't know, somebody gets tired of me. I want to grow my channel, and I want it to be a positive channel. Sorry about that. I hit the lens with my crochet hook. So I want people to see that just because you're labeled doesn't mean that you have to live under an assumption that you're labeled, you can't do anything, because that's not true. Okay, here, we're not going to put a stitch there. We're going to go into the first 2 loops on the top. We're going to go in there. And then we're going to single crochet, because I've decided that I'm going to do another row. And well, don't forget that these are half double crochets. I had to let go of that stitch because it was stuck. But you see how I am not perfect, how sometimes the stitches get caught in my hook, but I continue. As I get better, I think that, well, I'll get better and I'll continue to do what I love to do, which is crochet. And if somebody tells you that doesn't look right on you, sometimes you have to say, so what? And that's something that only you can do. Only you can control the outcome of a person being ugly to you. You can either be the better person and walk away, or do something ugly to make that person know that you're being ugly back, but it's not going to make a difference in their life, because sometimes people are ugly to people because somebody has been ugly to them. So showing love sometimes is better than not. Maybe they had a bad day and they want you to have a bad day because you're the first one that crossed them. But just smile and walk away, because that in the long run is better than saying something wrong out of spite because they started on you. So we can continue. I will be right back. Okay, now I am back, and this stitch, we're not going to put nothing in it, but this stitch at the top, we are going to do that. Now we have came to the part where we will cut the yarn, and if you take it and you take it, put it through the loop, okay. Now we're gonna go back to this right here. We're gonna go back and hi, welcome to my channel. This is part 3. I'm gonna show y'all how to take the yarn and put it into the needle. Okay, and then you're gonna go in here and you want to go in and make sure that you do this, because if you don't, then your beanie is going to continue to open up, and you don't want that. So we continue. Continue to do that. And then when you think you have it secure enough, you can stop doing it. I like for it to be very secure. So I do this. I do it like 3 or 4 times. And then at the end, what I do is I'll make sure it's nice and snug. I pull it, and there's nothing I can do there anymore. So I cut it off. And then, like I said, I'm a person that likes my stuff secure. So I'm going to show y'all something that I do. I don't know if everybody does it, but I do it because I want it to be secure. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a hook and I'm going to go through the inside loops. I'm gonna do that because I feel like if I do that, it'll be more secure and it won't unravel. I've had some that have unraveled that I have bought from different places. So I do this in order for it not to unravel, because I want it to last a while. So I'm coming to an end here. It won't unravel, but this is what I do. You don't have to do this. You can also go through here all the way around, but I went through the inside, and now I'm just gonna cut off, make sure that it doesn't do anything funny. So I don't know, I might go back. I'm very meticulous about certain things. Okay, I don't think it's gonna undo. So there you have it. We just made a bunny, I'm sorry. We just made a beanie, and what I like to do is I like to roll them up a little. So and this beanie